Welcome everybody back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sin.
N15 PCA.
Nate Tiff 454.
So, first things first, the Infinity War trailer dropped yesterday.
So good.
And in 24 hours, it has over 230 million views, shattering the record that was made. I think it had something like 110 million views in 24 hours. So it doubled it.
Yeah.
And this trailer, again, I don't know, has there ever been a bad Marvel trailer? They've all been good. Even for bad movies like Iron Man 3.
Yeah, there hasn't really
It's still good trailers.
Yeah, they're really solid, yeah.
And this is just you know what's funny? They took a more of a somber approach. It wasn't, there was action, but they brought back the theme from the original Avengers.
It feels like this movie is going to be like The Empire Strikes Back, where it's just going to be very...
It's going to be sad.
Sad.
It feels like it's going to be sad.
Yeah.
And another thing is, too, I would love to do a live reaction, but every time I show any video footage of any video, I get copyright strikes, so we're just going to have to do just an after. Which irritates me because I see other people do it. Anyways, I liked it. It was a good trailer.
Very good.
It was, I want to say, like I said, it was subtle, and it wasn't so over the top, and it just got you thinking, man, this looks like there's going to be a desperate fight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, very much. Thanos is so powerful.
That opening thing's like, oh, we thought we'd bring together incredible people to fight the battles for others in the way they could ever fight. It's like, oh, man, because, fighting these other guys, Ultron, all those guys, nothing compared to Thanos. Nothing.
Yeah, he's going to come down, and he's going to just be...
He's so powerful. And you see Thanos in the beginning, and he just looks like a purple guy walking around town.
Yeah.
Because he honestly, truly doesn't care about the human race. It's nothing to him.
Well, and also, like, people say, where's his armor? I'm like, I'm thinking he probably thought it was going to be easy. He's going to go in there, I'm just going to beat everyone up, take my stones, and get out of here.
The thing is, it'd be like, to understand how Thanos feels, if you ever walked through the forest, did you ever think about all the bugs that are in the trees and underground? You just went and walked through the forest or on a trail. You didn't care about those things. That's how Thanos cares. How much he cares for the humans.
Yeah, yes. Nothing to him.
And, it's going to take everyone to fight this guy.
Yeah.
Absolutely every hero.
And it's kind of cool because they all kind of disbanded their own little ways, so now they're all going to have to come back and to do, to fight the main threat.
There's so much to break down in this trailer. We could probably talk for
Oh, my goodness. Easy on it.
In Civil War, you saw, how Vision kind of liked Scarlet Witch. Wanda. And this one, they kind of show that he even has a human
skin now, so he looks human.
Yeah, so he wants to have a relationship with her. But it's such a strange thing because he's alive, but he's not human. He's mechanical, but it's on that strange thing.
Being powered by one of the Infinity Stones. So
and that's what makes Vision such a... I've always liked that characters who try to find humanity, even though he's beyond what it is to be human, he still seeks to become human. Yeah, in his own weird way.
He wants that almost ordinary life that he can never obtain.
I thought the end of Ultron was excellent because it showed the contrast between him and Ultron. Because Ultron thinks all humans are just inferior, but no, he says yes, they have their flaws, but they're still have a chance.
There's something special about humans.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's like two people that are so advanced, and he took the negative way of looking at humans, and he took the positive.
Well, here's the thing: Thanos is gonna get the gauntlet, right? So he kills Vision.
He dies. I think
so.
Or get depowered, right?
In the trailer, he was ripping that stone out.
Yeah, was that Loki's staff?
That was the staff that he in the beginning. So I don't know if Loki's on his team or if that's the staff to
Or he took it from him.
Yeah,
because you see Loki with the Tesseract.
And he's like,
so of course he's going to get it.
If you watch the spoiler alert, if you watched it in the Thor, he goes in there to get the stuff, and he sees the Tesseract. He took it.
Yeah, it doesn't show him take it, but
he did. But Loki did.
But you know what though? Or maybe we're probably looking into it. Maybe he gave him the stone to kind of tell him to leave. Because how Loki kind of plays it, cuts deals.
Yeah, he's always cutting deals.
So he's probably thinking hey, I don't want... Because think about it, that ship that he's probably on or trying to protect might be even Asgard. And he's like, I don't want all my people to die, so here's the stone, go.
Well, yeah, because remember at the end of Thor Ragnarok, they were going to go to Earth and they were going to make Norway their new home. So he's like, well, maybe he's trying to protect it. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe he is.
Maybe he's just like, hey, take it, go.
Yeah.
We see all our old heroes coming back. We see, and I just love the line... where Black Panther is like, evacuate your cities, get all your defenses, and get this man his shield. Because I don't care what anyone... And you see the look on Wanda's face when she's captain.
Yeah.
And it just... He is the strongest Avenger, not because he has superpowers and can fly around other things. He has the power to inspire.
Yeah,
you saw that in Winter Soldier, when he basically got over the loud mic. Still one of it's my favorite Marvel moment.
Yeah, it is.
And he's like, guys, we've been infiltrated by Hydra. don't do any of these things, and I need you to, and then one guy's supposed to launch the thing. He's like,
the
no,
satellites,
he's like captain's orders. I'm like, oh, I love that. I love it
That was
because
so good.
you trust Captain America. No matter what the situation is, even if you don't have a full understanding, Captain America says you need to take 3 steps to the left and 1 forward. You take 3 steps to the left and 1 forward because
Exactly.
Captain America told you to.
And that's why
you can trust him.
And that's why in this movie I want to see a conflict between Thanos and him, because he inspires, and Thanos is kind of
Fear.
like, this is the way it is, and I'm going to beat you, and this is how I'm going to do it. And I want to see that. Even if Captain America gets beaten and maybe even broken, like his shield or something, I think that would be very iconic.
Because remember the vision remember way back in Age of Ultron when Wanda gave everyone those visions? Tony saw Captain dead with the shattered shield.
Yeah.
Is that going to happen?
I want to see that, even though I'm a big Captain America fan, because it'll just be like, hopefully maybe that'll be a wake-up call to everyone and kind of rally them back.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is that if it doesn't happen, it's going to happen sooner or later because this transition's coming.
Yes.
It's coming.
It's coming,
and people need to get ready for that.
Yeah, and,
it's just there's so much. We see War Machine flying around, so I guess Rhodey's back.
exactly.
Sure.
Maybe he has to have the suit to walk around. Did he injure his spine?
Yeah, he
he
has
did.
like a thing that's attached to his spine. I can't remember what movie that was in. Was that in? I've never seen.
Remember he was. I remember at the end of Civil War, he was like walking.
Yeah, I can't remember. But anyways, I think he has like a spinal
Like
thing.
probably something Tony.
Tony made.
And we see Doctor Strange, and he's going to be using again. I wonder how the magic is going to affect Thanos. Like I wonder because there's so much in
Because
this
the
movie.
gauntlet's magical too, so I'm pretty sure if that negates any of his abilities.
Because one of the stones is the
Time.
the eye Agamemnon. Is that what it was called?
I'm pretty sure we're
Something
you're
like that.
saying it
But
back
that was the
wrong,
time
but that's
stone.
what it
So
is.
that's why
I would mess it up too. It's a real complicated word.
I'm trying to think. This movie's gonna have so much in it. It's ridiculous how much. Then we see this giant army of monsters running at the. I guess that's going to be in Wakanda.
Yeah.
And because you see Captain, Black Panther, War Machine,
So
Hulk, and they're running at a group of like these giant monsters, like a giant war running at it. There's going to be so much.
yeah. So speculating a little bit. Do you think an Infinity Stone is at Wakanda?
That probably maybe they have one.
Yeah.
Because they haven't showed every single one of them yet.
Exactly. They see the show time, space, power.
I don't think they showed the soul one yet.
No.
So maybe Wakanda has.
There's 2 more they haven't shown.
Because guys, we still have Black Panther and Ant-Man and Wasp before this movie.
I was about to say Black Panther. They're probably going to explain that.
Yeah,
I guarantee.
there's
If
a
not
strong-
during the movie, definitely at the end.
We have 2 more Marvel movies before this movie.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous how good these movies are.
Oh, Black Panther and
it's-
what's the other one?
Ant-Man and Wasp.
Is that before?
Yeah, I think it's before.
Wow, jeez.
Yeah. So man, there's gonna be a lot of cool stuff. Spider-Man, of course, in his cool Iron Spider.
Yeah, he had the cool like super upgraded suit.
Yeah,
that looked cool.
was really cool. And
With all the options he doesn't know how to use. Yeah, it's so funny.
oh yeah, and Hulk, man, I want to see Hulk try to punch Thanos. That's gonna be so awesome.
It's gonna be a fight.
Boom, and then
Thanos, I don't know if he's strong enough. Let's get thing to knock out Hulk. I think he can hurt him, but I don't think he can.
See, that's gonna be. I don't know how they're gonna handle that. There's so much. There's just so much. It's ridiculous. I have. In the trailer, it doesn't. Again, there's no silly jokes. There's no my man and stupid crap you see in other trailers for other comic book movies. It knows what we want and it gives it to us.
yeah, and and the only joke there wasn't even a joke. That's so funny because Black Panther was being serious when he said Captain America
Get that
eat
man a shield.
Like, yeah, he needs his weapon, and that's like not as a joke, but it's kind of like he felt like that way, but it was more like a joke
Because we haven't seen Captain America.
Yeah.
And
also I love his beard.
There was no.
His beard is awesome.
I know some people had a problem with it, but I don't see a problem with it. It's
Well,
fine.
I don't think anyone had a problem with it. If people want to say stuff about that, I don't know. I don't want to say you're dumb, but you're kind of dumb.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
silly.
not saying you're dumb, but hey, whatever. You can think
Yeah.
what you want to think, but
I was reading another article here. I'm bringing it up right now from GameSpot, and I guess like you brought up his beard, which is really really funny because that was the most talked about thing on Twitter.
Yeah.
Was the beard.
He looks awesome.
I think it looks great because
Yeah.
he's Nomad. I don't know if they're going to call him that, but technically in the comics, when Steve Rogers walked away from being Captain America, he still was a good guy and he called himself Nomad.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if that's like a.
and they're going to maybe not call him Nomad, but that's what he's kind of conveying from the comics.
Yeah, exactly. Because he doesn't have a shield, so he's not with any
But
nation.
if you
know?
look how amazing it is, they could get away with not having a Black Panther movie before this movie, and they're still having a Black Panther movie before this movie.
oh
Yeah.
They just want everyone to have their solo movie so they can establish these characters.
So like you said about his beard from this is from GameSpot. They're saying physiology found that people were discussing Captain America's beard from the new trailer had 20,000 mentions in the first 7 hours. That's more mentions than most movie trailers get in general. So just his beard got more mentions than all movies get altogether.
So basically, all I had to do on the screen is show his face for like a minute and then click off, and it would have got more likes and more views.
Oh, I know,
and
right?
discussions. That's so funny.
Over the first 7 hours. Yeah, even surpassed Star Wars Last Jedi. Had 1.1 million Twitter mentions in the first 7 hours. Last Jedi only got 784,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that shows you how much people want this movie. And you know, we're not bashing DC, and DC sucks. They have great stories that can be told. They just don't know how to do it in movies yet.
Yeah.
They haven't. Wonder Woman was what I want to say. It was for baseball terms. It was a good, double.
I would say double, not triple. I say triple, but yeah, triple to double.
It wasn't a home run, but it was good.
Yeah.
And every other one's been a bunt that was out. It's nothing.
Yeah.
They've been fails.
Horrible.
Every other movie has been basically a failure.
That's part of this universe.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the sad thing is too, I've heard from a lot of people where they were looking at Thanos, and Thanos is pretty much 100% CG.
Yeah,
basically.
And he looks way better than Steppenwolf.
Exactly. That's what everyone's saying. They compare the two. It's like he looks like a joke. Like literally looks like he belongs in a video game, and then Thanos actually. Oh wow, he actually. Looks
the problem
real.
with Steppenwolf, he just had a weird, craggy look about him.
Yeah.
And he was a flat character. And no one gives a crap about Steppenwolf. No one. If you would have said that name before this movie, 2% of people, they would think the band from the 70s.
The thing is, they never established him in the other movies. Nothing. See, unlike Marvel's been establishing Thanos for years and years now.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows
he's this
who
big
Thanos is.
baddie who sits in a throne and is a powerful guy, and now we finally get to see him. And it's funny that they established him as this big, strong character. The first time you see him, he just kind of walks out of a portal and he's looking around. Because he thinks so little.
Yeah.
And you see it, he just and when he does that little thing, he's like, but this does put a smile on my face. Ooh, he's an evil dude, man. He's an evil dude.
He likes
That's how
conquering
sadistic he is. And
people.
literally,
Yeah, he's a monster.
When you first see him in Guardians of the Galaxy, he just looks so apathetic. Like, oh, okay. Do what you
because
gotta
like
do.
Ron was talking about this, like, I don't care about your dumb religion.
Yeah.
Give me my stone, and you can have whatever part of the universe you want. I need these stones.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, my great ancestors, and you can just think, and Thanos' brain is like, shut up, I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're gonna turn against me? That's the worst thing you're ever gonna
See,
do.
that's a different kind of like super powerful, level kind of villain to the point where they're so strong. They're like, well, okay, as long as I get it, I'll get it. That's how I am. That's how strong they are. See, it's a little bit different approach than say like an Apocalypse, who's more he thinks himself as a god. It's a different.
Yeah, it's just Thanos. He does think of them, but he literally doesn't want to. Earth is nothing to him.
No.
But I mean, it has to get to his mind. Like, how do all these stones find their place to Earth?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have to start thinking about that.
I think either he's gonna think about it or he's just irritated by it. Like really, all
Well,
this stuff happening.
he has to still go to like to Terra Nova too, because they have one of the stones.
The Nova Core.
But that's interesting though, because that was the Power Stone, and he already has it.
Yeah, so maybe you already decimated them and took
Nova
it.
Core. Yeah, because
And then it's been 13 minutes, and I still feel like we get so much more to say.
so much more.
And then in the trailer, we see the Hulkbuster armor again.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
it's a big, powerful armor. We see that, I guess how Thanos gets to Earth is like through this giant ring.
Yeah.
It's just like floating in the sky.
The thing is though, I noticed too is that by that time I think he had the Space Stone, so maybe he can just teleport now wherever he wants.
Oh yeah, and just show up places.
Probably.
Yeah,
And we get to see the souped up Spider-Man suit, which is like the Iron Spider without the extra arms. I wonder if it's gonna have the extra arms.
Maybe it comes out
That'd
later.
be so cool.
Yeah,
Because in the comics, Tony made him a suit after the whole Civil War thing, and it had extra arms. So it had like the extra, so he was more like a Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's gonna have that tech. That'd be cool.
I'm pretty sure the next trailer we'll get will probably be either the Super Bowl or around that time.
Or
we
with
might
Star
get
Wars
more
on Star Wars.
Yeah.
It was also interesting too. What was it called? Black Widow had blonde hair.
That's because, again, in 15 BC, I was telling me earlier that she was doing other movies. So it's like, instead of dyeing her hair and doing all that stuff, they just kept it blonde.
Yeah, it makes
Or
sense.
using
fine.
CGI or something stupid. And again, she's a woman, she can just change her hair. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's not iconic to the character, but whatever. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
and also she's a spy. She has to change her hair. You can just say like, "Oh, she was on a mission, and this happened." She's not going to be like, "Wait, guys, I gotta tie my hair back red."
And then at the end, we get to see the Guardians.
Yeah,
They show
that was
up.
the
There's
funniest
so many
part.
heroes, and it's so awesome.
And that was another funny part because like that
Thor
was,
doesn't
like,
know who
the
the
joke.
heck these guys are.
Exactly, and the guards even have to say anything. They all look, and then of course the girl
Mantis.
just waves hi.
And
that was it.
Groot's teenager Groot, like he's a little bit bigger now. He's not a little
that's
baby Groot
cool.
anymore.
And also, I can't wait for the interaction with all those characters because you have, of course, Star-Lord talking to Captain America is going to be freaking
Yeah, that's so
hilarious.
crazy. I want to see these
Yeah,
interactions.
and also Star-Lord is going to be the first time he's going to be back on
On
Earth.
Earth, I was thinking that too. How's that going to be like?
Yeah.
She's been away so long.
Exactly, and then maybe even Gamora telling him how Thanos really is. Like, this guy's no joke.
Yeah, she was.
And I'm wondering about her sister.
Yeah,
Is she
should
going to show up?
She should.
And here's another. Again, I love character interactions, and that's with Rocket. Now he's a builder, he's a tinkerer. So is Tony Stark. I want to see them. They got to build something together and work together because I love that whole idea that Tony's like, what the heck, a talking raccoon? But then he sees how smart he is when it comes to that. Then they work together. They work well together. I want to see that.
Yeah.
A lot of these characters coming together. I want
to see Tony Stark come with little quips, and then Raccoon's like, "Hey, wait a minute, I'm not a raccoon." Just those stupid little things he says.
and they're both kind of jerks.
That's what I see.
Yeah.
They're gonna work together.
Little one-liners.
Or even the funny fact if, like, Rocket actually sees a real raccoon. Like, on
Yeah, like what the heck?
hell? And they're like, oh, it's one of me.
Oh, that's
like,
why everyone calls me that. Like he
Yeah.
finally gets it.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's just so much to look forward to in this movie. So much.
Yeah. There's
And we
a
still
lot.
we still get to watch Black Panther, which looks phenomenal.
goodness,
It just can't. I don't want to. It's to the point to where like, oh, it's not like a Marvel fanboy, but that's just been good. It's just been great film after great film after great film, and even the bad films are still watchable.
Yeah.
I would say Iron Man 3 is the worst one.
Iron Man 3's up there.
Thor 2,
Yeah, Thor 2
Yeah.
was...
but still watchable.
They're still
watchable.
C's. They're still okay.
They're still fun movies to watch.
Yeah, they're cool.
Man, and you guys, DC, the war's over. You lost.
It's been over for a while,
It's-
but... It's,
It was over in Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
It was over. So you know, but that's not what it's about.
No.
Marvel's always going to have better films. This is how it is. They're going to just have better team films. Solo films, I think you can do more because then you can just focus on one character, like the Wonder Woman. You can have that singular focus. That
Exactly.
I just don't know how the WB and the Snyder crew don't know how to make a team movie.
And it's sad because you see pretty good stuff coming from the CW and the TV side.
Oh yeah, pretty decent
You do.
stuff.
Yeah,
Pretty solid
nice.
stuff.
Pretty good stuff, yeah.
Yeah, but...
And because what breaks my heart the most is with Justice League is I love those characters, and they deserve so much more than what they're being dished up as.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like slapstick and silliness.
Yeah, and just and again like the whole idea, we got to brighten up, and then they go too far the other way. They you know, there was the 100-meter dash, and they fell out of the blocks,
Yeah.
and then smashed their face. You can get them to start running again, but you're not going to win.
No.
Yeah.
You can maybe that's basically how it's going to break
Yeah.
down. I don't know. It's just, but to bring it back to Infinity War, it's just wow.
And we have like 2 more films of
Yeah.
Infinity War, right?
No, I don't. They just think they're just doing one.
They're just doing the one now.
And it might be
Oh,
long.
okay.
It just might be super long.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I'm good with that then.
But that's a ton of fighting. I want to see that final battle. Man, that's a lot of
and there's
fighting.
some superheroes we didn't even see. Like maybe Ant-Man's going to be in this.
Yeah, Ant-Man's definitely in it.
let's see,
Wasp is in it.
Wasp is in it.
Maybe we get that kind of weird reconnection with Pym and Stark. Maybe they work
yeah,
together to
to
do
make
something.
No, exactly. No,
You know,
you really-
Pym,
you
Stark.
really
Maybe
made some.
Pym, Stark, and then Rocket
Rocket.
can make
Build something.
Build like
Yeah,
an
no, a
Infinity Stone
little
weapon.
attitude how they are. It'd be great.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of cool stuff. There's a lot of cool stuff.
No,
And I think
very.
I read an article, which I think it's kind of silly. Like I say, well, the Defenders. No, I want the Defenders to stay street level. They don't
Yes,
need to get
yeah.
involved in this.
If you want to show them, I say make him like a cameo where they're in New York
maybe,
defending stuff,
but-
but that's about it.
Do again to bring back the fact that we're all big Marvel fans. I remember in the 90s X-Men cartoon series, they're in the season finale where there was that huge attack on New York, and you saw Spider-Man for a second, you saw Iron Man
Yeah,
for a second. And they were like
Captain America.
they were evacuating people out of the city.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe show Luke Cage, a car's about to hit some kid and boom, he knocks it out of the way. Just a little thing like that, and then move on.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
don't want them to be really part
In the
of
fight.
story.
I
They
want
will be.
Yeah, I want small cameos, like just little glimpses, like maybe even like on the TV or something in the saying like, oh, the Defenders are doing.
Yeah,
this or something.
there's like when maybe some of those alien monster guys attack the city, then you see Iron Fist, boom, boom, knocking some of them away. Jessica Jones
Yeah.
throwing one over a bridge, and there you go, and leave that
Yeah.
into its thing. But they shouldn't be full
No, I don't
characters.
want that. I thought that was kind of silly.
But I think they work in a cameo, if anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if anything,
exactly.
because I want them to stay fighting the gangs and fighting the hand and those kind of things.
Yeah,
I mean,
mobster type bad
mobster
guys.
yeah.
Maybe a couple superpowered dudes.
A little
but
bit.
The big superpowered guys, the Avengers take
I'll
care of.
probably see Punisher.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Punisher shoot people.
he's on a rooftop sniping. Like, they thought it'd be so cool.
That would be cool. I'll take
Yeah.
that. I'll take that.
Oh man, too bad you couldn't have like a quick cameo with Hawkeye and Punisher.
Did
like,
they,
on the roof.
guys? Okay, so
Yeah.
deaths. Someone's gonna die in this movie.
Oh yeah.
I think did this Captain America die?
You know what? Tell you the truth, to make it more poignant, they should have him die, and because like if Thanos really wanted to take the heart of the Avengers,
I would love to see if he has to die in the movie, him saving Tony.
yes,
And so then like it breaks Tony's heart
Oh,
because
jeez.
he would have killed Captain America in some way. He would have killed him.
yeah, it would have
Yeah.
killed him.
But then it shows you how Captain America is about self-sacrifice.
Yeah.
And then it makes it to where Tony does something and it gives him to rise above, you know?
Exactly, and it would be a nice moment where maybe he rebuilds the broken shield and then gives it to someone else
Yeah.
to be the next Captain
Yeah,
America.
like Tony has escaped and like Thanos has Captain America by the neck and he just breaks
Yeah,
him.
and he just kills him.
Or
Oh,
even
that
better,
broke my heart.
picks him up, and then with this Infinity Gauntlet just punches through
Through the
him.
one. Oh, yeah.
Boom, like that, and just goes, oh. That'd be so
And
great.
it breaks like through the shield and kills him.
Yeah, because if
Oh,
you're
man.
Thanos, and like you said, Captain America is the heart of the Avengers, the heart of the team. If you wanted to break them, that would be the way to break them.
But at the same time, his death can be a
drown
martyr,
out,
you know?
Yeah.
So if there's a death, I wouldn't mind Captain America dying because Chris Evans has said that how he wants to like move on to directing stuff.
Yeah.
And much like how I was fine with Wolverine, his
Yes.
death, it's okay. He can walk away.
Yeah,
now.
he can
He's
walk
done
away now,
enough. He's
yeah.
done the character all he.
And then there's other versions of Captain America you do. Someone else could take the mantle. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Exactly,
We could do
yeah.
someone else do it.
And so, do you think they're going to introduce any new heroes?
Oh, that's.
Do you think that's a possibility? I don't know.
Shot of Captain Marvel.
Yeah, see, the thing
Oh,
is
yeah.
that because that she's in, according to what I understand, she's like in outer space somewhere,
Yeah.
like frozen in time, like because her movie takes place like in the early '90s, I think.
Yeah.
And she goes and fights the Kree, and she's out there. Maybe Captain Marvel shows up at the end
That'd be cool.
because she's
Maybe.
powerful. I mean, not the most powerful character, but she's a good. You want her on your team.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She's the very class A.
Yeah.
high
So
level.
maybe she shows up at the
This
end.
is a super stretch if you want me to go long shot here. Because in the Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. movie, Ghost Rider's out there in other dimensions.
Yes.
What if Ghost Rider comes back?
That'd
You
be-
never know.
I know,
mean,
and the Ghost Rider and Doctor Strange were always on the same team. That'd
Because
be
of that
awesome.
weird like want to
Magic.
say magic
Yeah,
and
exactly.
mysticism type stuff because demons and all that jazz.
yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be really cool. I would like.
I
to
mean,
see
that's
that.
a long
That's a
shot,
long
but that's
shot.
the one I could speculate that
Man,
would be a fantasy.
There's so
Would be
much.
cool.
There's so much to look forward to, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
looks so good. There's nothing in that trailer. I know some people are like, "Oh, Thanos looks like Homer Simpson." Like,
I comment on just how silly it is. How like people are saying those
yeah.
things.
Again, here's the thing: if you're just trying to be funny to make a funny joke, but if you honestly feel that way, I don't know if I can help you.
Yeah,
You can
that's
think
just-
what you want, but you like to say that like some people like painted him yellow and give him like a donut in his hand. And it's like, oh yeah, super ripped Homer Simpson.
Simpson, yeah.
Who's gigantic
Yeah,
and monstrous.
The freaking when he looks in the mirror, he's like,
Yeah, that's
But it's funny because in some of my groups, I hear these DC fanboys like, guys, no.
no guy. That's
There's argument in the TVs. There's no argument in the movies. There's none. There's none.
Yeah.
It's just it's not. But that's not what it's about. It's not about who gets
No.
more views and
No.
who sells more tickets. Guys, enjoy the movies, but don't pretend that your movie's great when it's not.
Yeah.
Justice League was meh. That's it. Just
Yeah,
a meh.
yeah.
But
Sorry.
again, like I said, the trailer. If you watch the
Oh.
Justice League trailer and you watch this trailer and you honestly thought, well, that Justice League one looked great. I don't know. I can't help you. I have nothing to say to you because that just doesn't make any sense.
It's
No, it
amazing
doesn't.
how well the Marvel MCU really know how to handle to make trailers and make movies. It's just incredible.
Exactly.
It's so compelling.
And one of the key factors too, they brought back the original
That,
Avengers theme.
yeah, that theme.
Oh,
The
that
music
theme.
is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Then again, you show them, and they're talking, and it's kind of that somber tone because this is truly the greatest threat to the Marvel universe. Everything.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because he's coming to Earth. You see him
See,
there.
here's
It's-
there's nothing. Did they beat Thanos or he runs away? It gets away.
you know, I say he gets away. I would say either
I'm
that-
thinking maybe they lock him in some dimension, and then so later on he could break out.
Yeah, exactly.
So because you can't kill him.
yeah, and I don't think any comic book. I want to say they didn't kill him, but yeah, they always trap him. They lock him down. They do
Or they
something.
send him far away. He goes through a.
If you, yeah, exactly, like so far to the end of the universe, he's like we're past the Emerald Crystal. Okay, he's
Yeah.
so far out there. He's in that kind of another
So
region.
it's just crazy. We're coming up on 25
Yeah.
minutes. Ridiculous.
And
but
this
I don't.
is your trailer.
But I don't feel like I talked a lot.
no, exactly. We haven't
Yeah, I
seen
don't.
much.
It's just there's so much to look forward to, and this is a Marvel world without mutants, and
you
it's amazing.
imagine?
Can you imagine if they had mutants?
Exactly.
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
It'd be so great.
it's just amazing, and also with Thanos, like if you read the comics, like this guy is toe to toe with some of the strongest entities in the universe of Marvel. We're not just talking Earth; we're talking the Tribunal.
And that's sans the Infinity Gauntlet.
yeah.
Yeah.
So with the Infinity Gauntlet, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, he makes himself even
Ridiculous.
He's even
more.
talked to like people like eternity and death, and like they're actually real people in the Marvel
Yeah.
universe. That's how high up there he's gotten.
And I just can't wait to see how this all going to fit together. I'm excited to see what's happening in Wakanda. Well, what happens in New York?
Yeah.
What did that Hulkbuster come bomber? Does Spider-Man because you see that Peter Parker sees that thing in the sky?
So what's
I'm
that?
pretty sure he's going to try to get over there and see what's happening.
Exactly.
Is that the first encounter? Is that in the beginning of the movie? Is it at the
Might
end?
be.
Is it?
Who
Who
knows?
knows? So much.
Yeah, because
Exactly.
his spider sense was going off like the Richter scale.
That was one of the things where you didn't really see Spider Sense in Homecoming, and
that
this when you
was-
see his hair goes up, so it's like, oh, Spider Sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It needs to be the little
Spider-Sense.
lightning bolts.
Yeah, it's over his head.
Everyone else sees it too.
I
What the
would feel
hell's that?
super bad if he's still tripping over things. Getting on like, oh, he's still not
But
ready.
with that cool armor though, the
that's
gold
cool.
spider armor is pretty badass looking.
That's
It was
cool.
nice.
But man, like I said, everyone who's probably listening to this has seen the trailer, if not multiple times. And again, I'm trying to say, if I had to find something bad,
No.
I'm trying to think of something bad.
I know, some people were saying voice because they don't understand Thanos. He is like that. He's very nonchalant.
He doesn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, it's like I said, when you walk down the street, do you think about all the bugs that are on the ground? No, of course you don't think about them because that's how Thanos sees the human race. I don't need to think about it.
Yeah.
Or even a lesser man, even be like organisms. Like
Yeah, floating in the air,
germs.
right? Yeah, they don't really.
He's just like, you're just nothing. You're dust.
Yeah.
And I love that part where he's like, you're gonna lose, and no
The
matter what, you can't fight it. You're just,
Yeah,
you're
fate's coming, and that
fate's
says
coming.
your destiny, whatever you're gonna lose.
Oh,
Exactly,
jeez.
which is funny because, like you said, the exact opposite of Captain America.
Yeah,
which
you know,
is-
you haven't fought a human yet.
Yeah.
we don't give up.
And-
Even if you're gonna crush us into the wind, whatever, we're gonna stand up. and We're gonna fight.
That's
That's I love
oh,
Cal.
man,
I love
just,
it.
I just had a vision in my head. I'm thinking like, man, I bet you Captain America's gonna die, and Thanos, because he's probably gonna say his famous line, which is, "I can do this all day," and then Thanos just
kills him.
boom.
Oh, that'd be awful.
That would be awful.
I'll shed a tear.
One thing I want to say personally is that when we went to, me and Crimson went to Disneyland, California, they had a preview thing for Thor. I'd give anything to be there right before this movie to see their preview.
Oh yeah, they're
I
gonna
would
be.
be.
Oh,
When
yeah.
you have the Avengers Infinity War set up with all the outfits and everything, and how the interactive theaters. Oh, I'd die and go to heaven.
Oh.
I'd go back to Disney California just for that if I could.
Just buy one day ticket. I need to go over there.
I need to go over there to that theater.
It's just that comic books, the American superhero, is truly an American creation.
Yes.
Yeah, there's comics in other countries, but the idea of the superhero truly was born and cultivated, and this is what you get. These amazing, epic storylines that took... What do we want to... How many movies are we in?
Oh, I'd say at least 14, 15.
15, 16 movies to get to this point because it is that. It's the freaking Iliad. It's the Homer. It's the Odyssey.
See,
It's
yeah.
this long
Yeah.
journey, and it's leading up to this, and it's going to be epic.
Yes, and I love the whole story, even of the story of the Avengers, because America is a melting pot of many different cultures, religions, people.
That's what the Avengers are.
Exactly, and even though we might be divided, like in the beginning of this movie, when stuff hits the fan, as America, we should unite and come together.
Yeah, it's not just Wakanda. It's not just America.
America.
Not just the Avengers. It's all these people coming together, even people from other worlds. Thor is from another realm.
Exactly.
And you know what? But this planet, these people are worth saving. They're
Exactly.
worth fighting for. They're worth standing up against the most destructive, evil entity in all the universe. It's worth to fight and to risk everything to save these people because that's how special the human life is. That's how special we
Yeah,
are.
this is so much
Exactly.
bigger than the whole universe is at stake.
Yeah.
That's how
Exactly,
powerful
exactly.
Thanos can become.
And if they lose this battle on Earth, the rest of the universe is gone.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
that's what's at stake, and that's is what makes it epic, makes it everything that makes it awesome. I can't wait to see it.
Oh man, it's just gonna be huge. Again, we got to stop this for half an hour.
yeah.
But
I
man,
can still go on for another 20 minutes.
but it's great, man. But we definitely got to move on. Watch the trailer again and again and again. I just can't believe it was more than the Star Wars. That's crazy. But
Yeah.
we got to move on. We got to move on to our
yeah,
next story.
exactly. It looked great.